There's no debt. Hello, and what is up, Flaming Army? Welcome to Fate slash Extra. Last time I played Fate slash Unlimited Codes, but you know, I didn't really have a story to it. This one's actually story-based. It's a completely different battle style, but I love it anyway. We'll get in. We're gonna start a new game. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be happy. We're gonna go in normal mode, because who plays on easy? Who plays on easy? Warning, there's a number of dead ends and potentially fatal choices. Don't suck. This is gonna suck. The story is fixtures of morning. It is morning. Ding dong ding. It is a bright, sunny morning. The air is filled with the joyful laughter of students. There is more activity than normal in front of the school gate. A crowd is forming as students are being called over. I wonder what's going on when I peer into the center of the hubbub. I see my friend and student council president, Israel Ryudo. I said it wrong. Good morning. Lovely weather we're having, don't you think? Of course. And why do you look surprised? As last week's assembly, this month the student council would strictly enforce school rules. I've been tasked with performing inspections to ensure students are in compliance with school rules. Now it goes without saying that everyone is subject to these inspections, even old friends. Now then, uniform inspection time. Collar, check. Pants, check. And your socks? You got 'em. Next is contents of your bag. Notebooks, textbooks, pencil box, not even a whiff of contraband. Your nails are evenly cut and your haircut is sensible. I'm a fucking god. Indeed, quite remarkable. You are a model Tsushimihara Academy student. Someone like you ought to consider a future in student government. You'd be perfect for it. Oh, but I'd never try to coerce you into joining student council. We aren't like that. Now then, off to your classroom. Enjoy your day. I will not. Before I reply, Mr. Diligent, student council president, is on to the next student's inspection, because I'm not important enough for his time, so he leaves and goes away. Hungry for gossip? On their way to their classrooms, the students jabber about the inspections. Things are always so gently bustling in the morning until everybody dies and you're in a blank state. You have nowhere to run. I ran out of things to say, I'm sorry. That went nowhere. That never happened. Another peaceful beginning to another peaceful day. I can say whatever I want to. What do you gotta say? Welcome and enjoy your stay at the Chicago Academy. I just want to try saying that once, just to see how corny it would sound. If you continue right, you'll find the archery range, but you should head to school building now. Your classroom is in the second floor, right? If you don't get to your classroom soon, you'll incite Tiger's wrath. I never want to do that. Oh yeah, it's been a while since I played this. So, this game is a lot different than the other one. Who are you? Oh, man. I just got to go to the bathroom before homeroom starts. My eyes are starting to float. Dude. TMI, man. TM-frickin-I. We better head to classroom. Our classroom 2A. Ring a bell. Bitch. Fine, I'll go to my classroom. Be like that. Chimes rise, curtains on humble days versus gold dust. Yeah. As I enter the classroom, I see Macho with a bunch of girls. Why he's so popular is a mystery. Hey, when did you show up? You're so quiet and dull that I didn't even notice you. Even though we've been friends since our freshman year, right? Anyway, don't sweat the fact that you're as boring as dirt. It's not like you can help it. I mean, anyone would seem boring and stupid when compared to me. A little early for so much abuse, but it's It's Shinji motto. It can't be helped, I guess. His arrogance is almost palatable. I don't know what he's saying, but it makes all the girls squeal with joy. Actually, let me rephrase. His popularity is somewhat mysterious as it is unnatural. I was, doing a little math tutoring. The stuff is beyond easy. For me, anyway. Wait a sec. Hey, Matsu, isn't the answer to this question totally wrong in every way? What in the... I'm the one who solved that. There's no way it could be wrong. But look at this. Since when did 2 plus 2 equal 5? I'd never make such a stupid mistake. It's all your fault. You're the idiots here, not me. As Shinji raises his voice, the girls all panic and run back to their desks. I hate dealing with the Blariats, especially when they think they're my equal. It's really pathetic that these worms don't know their place. That's why I like you so much. Even though you're boring, you don't have to steal my thunder. You're the ultimate sidekick. I'll show you a sidekick. Shinji splashes me a smile. It's weird how I never take offense at the way he talks to me. By some strange twist of fate, Shinji and I are friends. How we became friends was, I can't remember how it happened. I just want to say we met in spring sometime. Bell for class rang as I tried to recollect. And who should fly through the door but our classroom, our homeroom teacher, Miss Fujimura.
Hello! Hi, maidens. Good morning, every... Trip.
Skillful and balanced. And thud, Miss Fujimura trips, falling painfully onto the floor. As she lands, her head strikes the corner of the platform at the front of the desk classroom. The classroom goes dead silent. Every student's attention is focused on the same thing. That hurt. Again? How does she manage to trip in the same place every time? Listen, yo. This isn't the time to be making stupid jokes. Alright. She isn't moving. Did she get knocked out or something? A few brave students get out of their seats and crowd around still comatose Fujimura. Hey, Miss Fujimura!
Miss Fujimura! Hi, are you okay? What?
Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hey, class is about to start, so get back to your seats! Miss Fujimura jumps to her feet as if nothing had happened. It's almost as if the memory of her sudden and violent trip to the floor was totally erased. As this happens all the time, no one seems to notice or care enough to say anything. No one gives a thought on how odd it is for this to happen every single day.
Midday! Pop!
The scene playing out before me seems to never change from day to day. Same exact lessons, same exact subject, same exact content.
Today we're going to study the biography of Dr. Beastman, a talented physician who...
Miss Fujimura is conducting class today the same way she does every day.
You may not know, but I was younger. An unknown pathogen was the cause of a serious epidemic. In fact, our outbreaks were common. But now, most illnesses are cured with the thingamajiggies. And FYI, I'm still young. This will be on the test, so be sure you don't forget it. I mean it.
Ensuing laughter stopped short as her eyes, which seemed deadly serious. Just as everyone is about to call Fujimura out, the bell signaling the end of class rings.
Alright, that's all for today. Be sure to study hard tonight, and I accidentally hit the button too quickly, so I'm a loser.
Okay. Well, today's class wasn't all that boring. It's a relief as the bell rings. The bell signaling the end of the day sounds. Students begin to break off into small groups. Thank God that's over. I was getting sick of all the busy work. Being a student sucks. The worst part of the whole deal is having to attend these stupid classes. You're still here. That's usual. You don't have any plans, like a date or anything? I'm just messing with you. I know you're too big of a nerd to ever get a date. I mean, you're just going to your dork club, the journalism club, right? Well, seeing as you're boring as stale white bread, life is exactly as it should be. You know exactly what role your life is, and you stay there. Well, catch you later. See you in class tomorrow. Bitch. That dirty little slut. I hate wearing uniforms. I should have gone somewhere less to wear regular clothes. What? I'd kill to be able to wear a black uniform of the student council like you. That's where Senji sits. Senji's desk is disturbingly organized, a reflection of his abusive, compulsive personality. Okay. It seems kind of pathetic to just head straight home after school. Should I join a club? All of them. I guess journalism club's been busy. I mean, with all the weird stuff happening. Recently, a lot of students have been getting hurt. Rumors that there's a slasher on campus. The slinging asher. Hey, the editor-in-chief of the journalism club is calling you generating. You better go. Fuck. I'm going to be late. Where do I go? I don't know. Let's head this way and hope that it's okay. It's class 2B. There's a lot of athletes here, so it's a little overwhelming. It's noise as usual. I'd rather not be noticed. I better go hightail it out of here. Well, that's fun. What about this corner? Nothing! For now. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get, like, straight into the full-on gameplay right now, but that's fine. Look who's here. That's the newspaper club's ace. Got any leads? What did you forget? You have to write an Unsolved Mysteries of Tsukishimara article. Come on, I told you yesterday, there's pretty much time left before the deadline. Well, whatever, your work is always good. So I'll leave things in your capable hands. Jizz, my benevolence is like a Black Panther running around. Yes, that doesn't make sense. So that's that. I've done some of the investigating. It's your job to do the rest. Don't look so surprised. There's a method to my madness. Okay, so about the first preview edition, the one called Gateways to the Paranormal, still lesson. There's supposedly an interesting 3-year-old at the rear of the archery range. One time a male student who got bullied a lot was told to pick up the trash there and vanish. Everyone's totally convinced that there's paranormal activity going on back there. Isn't that scary? I mean, ridiculous? Anyway, go sniff out the truth. Leave no stone unturned. Your nose and eyes are the tools and trade for Jilla. Got it? Yes, sir. Your reply should be yes, ma'am. Alright, hop to it. Shut your whore mouth. I'm going upstairs. I'm going upstairs again. Oh. As a do not enter sign, fine, I'll go to the archery range. You're bullies. Oh god. Out of the blue, a feeling that something was moving behind the door overcame me. As a rule, students aren't allowed inside the supply room. It might just be a rat or something. For some unknown reason, I found my eyes drawn on the door of the supply room when the door is suddenly violently thrown open. What do you think you're doing? Without warning, a man appears out from the shadows, dressed in black with a dour expression. The person in question is very intimidating, but the sense of intimidation is immediately replaced with extreme discomfort and unease. A sudden overwhelming sense of danger gives me goosebumps all over my body. His cold blank stare sends chills down my spine, as though he's marking me for death. For some reason, it feels as if he's deciding whether to break my neck or skin me alive. Odd. Your name doesn't appear to be on the list, but I'd better make sure. He begins to mutter under his breath while at the same time he reaches out with his right hand. The chills running down my spine gain intensity as waves of nausea and vertigo wash over me. I feel like a rabbit watching a wolf draw near. Maybe this isn't just raw terror. I think he's holding something that's making me feel this way. You're not even trying to fight. My instincts aren't as sharp as they should be. I need to rest. The note of disgust in his voice is obvious as he slowly lowers his hand. The paralysis that seemed to take hold of me suddenly fades away. The man continues to look down on me with those dead eyes of his. Students are forbidden from entering the supply room. You do well to remember that. The camp is about to close. If you have nothing else to do, I advise you to go home now. Is there anything else? My name is Mr.
教師の
Kurosaki.
クズキだ。
I will be the teacher. I will be teaching here starting today. The man who introduced himself as Mr. Kurosaki turns and heads back into the supply room. With that, the final bell rings and chimes, signaling the school day. Everything begins to progress as normal, as if nothing out of the ordinary had happened. But I'm still sore and slicked with sweat. Slicked with sweat. That's interesting to say. An all too reminder of what happened. Wonderful. Now I have a teacher with an obvious murderous intent teaching at the school. Love it. I wanna go. Students aren't allowed to... Fine. Fuck you. I'll go to the archery range like you wanted me to in the first place. But I'm not gonna really bother talking to most people like I did at the beginning because most of them right now don't really give you anything. You caught me in the middle of cleaning. Those archery club kids don't even unstring their bows. The worst is when they leave arrows stuck in the target mound. I usually make kids do it, but there's no club activities leading up to exams, so I'm doing it, huh? An entrance to the spirit world? That's just a rumor, it's not real. Exams are right around the corner, so don't waste your time on that stuff like that. Go home, shoot. What appeared to be an archery range isn't an entrance to the spirit world, but to Miss Fujimura. Well, I can't say I'm surprised she's behind the Tsukumaru's mysteries. It's fitting. I'll report this tomorrow so I can go home now if I want. The day will pass if you go home. I meant to go down. Oops. I wanted to stay at school. I made it fine. I don't think I actually need to. Normal days are as precious as gold dust. Where are the buyers?
Night.
Day. As I walked to class, the girls that's normally flock around Shinji Motaru aren't there. Shinji seems to be in a bad mood today. His usual positive girls are keeping their distance. I'll ask him if something happened. What? Like I'd tell you if anything happened to me. Which, it didn't. Nothing happened at all. Hey, you know that ice cream went to Saka? Well, I skipped it before I finished because I'm an idiot, but you know what, it's fine. At first I thought she would be the only one who understood how lonely it is up at the top. I tried talking to her yesterday, but I got nowhere. Maybe I just intimidated her or something. I might have lost a few points for getting violent, but girls that talk back to me get slapped. I'd never hook up with such a violent, stuck-up bitch like that, no matter how hot she is. What a waste. She'd be perfect if she just keep her mouth shut. You're with me, right? Looks like there's some tension between Shinji and Rinsuka. Knowing Shinji probably hit on her and he got shot down, cause he sucks. And why would she take a shot at me? I thought she was going to do a spinning stock kick next. He continues to whine under his breath. I can only imagine how sleazy Shinji was being with her. Normally, his super aggressive approach works, but obviously it didn't with Rin Sasaka. Life's more interesting when it's got little shake-ups like this. As for Q, Miss Fujimura barges in glass and bells out. I made it. Good morning, everyone. Alright, there's no one absent. And since there's no announcement, that's just how her room and trip and fall again, as always. As soon as she turns to reach the chalk, she trips and falls as she always does. And as she falls, her fingernails drag across black before... Oh god, that sound is horrid! And thus, another typical mundane day begins anew. Have you guys ever actually had to deal with fingernails on a chalkboard? That's like the worst sound ever. God, it sucks. And though the Great War had finally come to an end, regional conflict still persisted. Despite the suffering of previous generation, battles still raged 30 years on. Standing behind the lectern today, the school's newest teacher, Kusaki. Although he's supposed to be teaching math, his lesson seems to have gone off on a tangent. Now, instead of armies, attacks, and even greater numbers are being carried out by terrorists, in an attempt to suppress the terrorist groups. With that, the bell signaling the end of class sounds. And with the end of the day here, tension in the classroom drops immediately. Alright, let us end here today. Oh yes, before I forget, there's an announcement for the student counselor. Recently, A rise in the number of slashing incidents has made the surrounding areas dangerous. With that in mind, keep any detours to a minimum and head home as quickly as possible. Get home quickly. Good advice, but I still have to finish a few assignments from the Journalist Club. Why am I so gung-ho about investigating the School 7 Wonders? It's a mystery even to me, but it seems important for some reason. I had to turn in yesterday's report. I'd better go and see the Editor-in-Chief this evening. I'm not gonna reveal anything, but... yeah, nothing new. Hey, guess what? I just passed this gorgeous girl on the stairs. Could she be a new student?
What? Are you sure? I'm sure you just talked about Ren Tasuka from Class B.
Ren Tasuka? I've never heard of her.
You really never heard of her? Pretty athletic, smart, classy. Oh, I stuck a Miss Perfect who all the guys adore and all the girls despise.
And it wouldn't be unrealistic to call Ren Tasuka the most popular girl in the whole school.
Are you pulling my leg? Girl, you're so dense you probably wouldn't feel if I pulled your leg away.
What? I'm not dense. Much. But she wasn't wearing her uniform. She was wearing red. How do you explain that?
I don't know. I hadn't noticed.
Huh. Maybe I was remembering wrong. You what? Come on, let's hurry to our club. Yeah. Yeah. Who is it? I think I've talked to student council, not student council. Chief, shut up. Nobody cares. Yeah. Oh, our club says, if you find anything interesting, so is Tega. Thanks, the article will be great. Next article 7, next just rooftop, red girl, rooftop journalism, go to the rooftop. Got it. I'm sorry, I don't want to make this episode run too long, so it's kind of skipping. I turned German up in the middle door, silence opened silently on its hinges. As a rule, no one is allowed up on the roof, but I can see someone like a shadow. If the vibrant colors set up by the setting sun is enough to take one's breath away. Under the now blood-red sky, a single girl looks out onto the town that spreads out below. Like a figure out of a painting, the girl seems to shine with the same red glow as the setting sun. What a beautiful sunset. I can only imagine how captivating this sight must be for the people who live here. It's indeed a very beautiful scene. A shame that doesn't really exist. On surface it seems like such a being peaceful word. A pity that it will soon come to an end. This place is merely an idealized imitation of the real world, and one done in poor taste. I wonder if there's any value to a memory that can only be absurd and left behind. I'm not quite sure if that last statement was supposed to express disgust or disappointment. As she finishes speaking, a faint smile forms on the girl's lips as she slowly turns in my direction. Her unwavering gaze makes it seem like she can see things hidden to others. Her eyes seem to shine with intensity that rivals that of the fire red out of the evening sky. What's this? A notice from the system. Thanks for bringing it to me. Huh? That's not it. You mean you're not one of the generic, students? If one of those irrelevant NPCs can get up here, I guess I have no choice. I guess I have to find another place to hang out. Continuing to mumble quietly to herself, the girl quickly walks my way. Oh well. Oh well. At least this is a good opportunity for me to look one of you over. Stand still, you. Unexpectedly, her finger reaches and touches my cheek. Wait, what's this? This is a warning from the system. Direct interference decides to break all the rules after all. Mumbling to herself, the girl disappears without trace. It's like no one was ever there at all. She vanished? There or not, her form has been burned to my mind. Oh, you're still here. It's almost time to leave school. You should prepare to go home. What's wrong? You look a little pale. The sound of Israel's voice pulls me back into reality. I once look completely dazed and confused. Maybe I'm tired or... I'll talk with the editor-in-chief again tomorrow. In any case, I think course when you just go home like yesterday. Let's go home. Yes. Save. Okay. I enter the classroom. Once again, Sigimato is in the scene. He has a full house. I'm telling you, I don't have any talent. Give up you don't have any talent. Give up before you look like a retard. You know what he said to that? What did he say? We're dying to know. Tell us. And Swiss gets all boo-hoo and he says, I'll keep practicing until I get better. I can at least get better than you, who skips practice. Sorry, I have to laugh. Anybody who knows that you can't practice your way to being a genius. If he wants to practice something, he should practice not sounding like a tool. This guy's not a total maggot, but he's still trash that needs to find a garbage can. That moron. People aren't created equal. Even people who are born above average can never reach the same heights as naturally gifted. You must be so talented if you don't need to practice, Mato. I feel bad for that kid. Trash can't help being trash. It should learn to stop dreaming about becoming better. The bell rings in response to the gaggle girls shuffle. Off to their own seats. Well, we wait for the teacher to arrive. I get caught off with what Senji said for some reason. Whether or not Senji has innate talent, I think it's pretty clear that I'm a nobody. A nobody with no goals. I mean, when I try to even think about the future, I get overwhelmed. As long as I keep plodding along, someday I'll reach my totally average future. Yay. That's what happens to everyone, right? Are there actually people who break the pattern? How? I have no idea. For me, today is just another ordinary day. Yeah, ordinary day. That's exactly what happens. Shigo come in. Good morning. She got a trip and fall. She didn't trip and fall. Suddenly, Mario accelerates. Each beat painfully strong. It's as if my body was on high alert. I know it's not a reaction to Miss Patricia. No. Well, kids. It's a little out of the blue, but today I want to introduce you to a new friend. I remember him from the animes. It's him. That blonde boy is the one who's causing my body's fight or flight instincts to prickle. Go on, Leo, introduce yourself. For what purpose? Well, Leo, you've been attending school with these people. I'm sure they'd like to know who you are. I see. These good people do not yet know my name. He steps forward and then in his louder voice says, Everyone, my name is Leonardo Bastio Haraway. In time, I will be a name known to all the world, but for now, it is just the name of your classmates. I am pleased to meet you all. I hope you enjoy our time together. The classroom is silent. There aren't even any jabs at his eccentric manners of speaking, or any coups about how pretty he is. Instead, the entire classroom is enthralled by his regal bearing and entranced even. Senji's words come to mind. This is what it means to be on a different level. None of us plebes Zods, not overextending, they call his very existence transfixing. Like deer in headlights, we're immobilized by his presence far brighter than our own. His natural palace is above us, looking down on us as our king. How did someone like him end up here? Must be a mistake. Anyway, everyone, please make Leo feel welcome. Then Leo, if you would please sit. It looks like the third seat in the second row from the right is open. Will that be okay? Leo. You're addressing me. I see no reason not to allow you to call me Leo, as it didn't feel awkward to hear it from you. If you have the chance, I'd very much like for a delightful woman like you to visit my country. What? Jeez, don't joke with your teacher. To your seat, Leo. I won't smack you since, well, it was kind of flattering for you to say that. Of course. And I appreciate your diplomacy, Miss Fujimura. And that boy gave the kind of easy smile that only kids can. A simple smile washes away the tension in the room, and people even began to smile themselves. I think he's not much of a king as a prince. He may be above us, but he has natural charisma that draws us up to his level. However, it seems that there is at least one person in class who's mileage varies. I do not like him. Flirting with the teacher already, that arrogant little twerp. Senji's clearly not happy. If you have any questions, ask anyone in the class or myself. Come to me first. There's no need to be shy. Yes, understood. I am pleased that I will be attending such a good school. Am I imagining this? Just for a second I thought he had shifted his attention towards me. Not towards anyone else, not even Senji, who still bad-mouthing Leo, but me alone. Yeah, right. There's no way a particularly overworldly person like him would ever notice to blend me.
Hey, I noticed you.
Nah, man. School day ended with nothing else of interest occurring. But that Leo, I can't shake the uneasiness that he awoke in my heart. It feels like cogs somewhere have been misaligned. No, I'm just excited because for once something happened. Well, besides what happened yesterday. I should report yesterday's findings to the editor-in-chief. But why? Why must we do this? I'm just gonna skip this because I don't care. Your next message should be Mr. Blah, blah, blah. Should I say something? No. Da da da. Chapel. Longer school. Go, Robert. Besides tons about you guys from there. Say something you investigate and score your first floor hallway. Okay, we're gonna go there. This is taking longer than I thought it would. Ha! I should just not do that. I don't know why I did that. It always unsyncs the audio. I'm a fucking idiot. Oops. Hello? Would you kindly say something to me? You dead? You're dead. The man stands like a black stain, tainting the joyful miscolored flower beds around him. Multicolored. This is a new teacher, Kuzaki. But the man standing in front of me isn't acting like a teacher, by any stretch of the imagination. The sick malignancy of overbearing aggression fills the air, and then scattered around him are dead bodies of students? Why did you come here? I'm certain I locked the door. I suppose I'll test you out. His thin lips hardly moved, but in the next instant, I bowled over as if struck by an invisible force. Chaotic thoughts buried my brain like endless grains of sand. What happened? Can I not move my limbs? Seriously, what was that? Kuzaki hasn't moved. No one else is nearby. Who? Why? How? My thoughts will whirl. My heart races. I see what you are now. It isn't you, I suppose. His voice was a quiet hiss, but I could hear everything he said. This man with cold, inscrutable eyes raised his palm towards me. When I come to, I'm collapsed in the garden. The garden is silent and there's not even a trace of Kuzaki or the other corpses that had been there. I'm uninjured, though my body arches from laying on the hard ground. The cold sweat that had covered me is gone, too. Only the piercing pain in my head remains. Maybe it was just a bad dream. I gulp air and attempt to stand. The ground seems to move under my feet. I'm delusional, of course. The ground isn't moving. I'll give my portrait. If we have to go, I'm going to go, but I just want to do a quick look around. I'll skip it if there's nothing here. Ah, this guy. Hello, young people. I should follow your progress with great interest. Best of luck. Come on, I just want to get at least the main story. Actually, we're probably going to have to end this here. I'm sorry we didn't really get to the main story, but it's already been like 35 minutes. That's too long to continue on. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like if you like, subscribe to the Flame Army, and I will hopefully get more of this next time. Bye.